Hey guys, it's your boy Xantos here, bringing you episode 7, I believe, of the Hull City Manager mode. This episode, we're gonna kick it off straight up with an offer from Nikita Jelavic from West Ham. They've come back at me and said 2.9 mil. I'm gonna go back at them and say 3.1 mil. Still want to get that. I've also started scouting out Kokorin, I think his name was, a guy from Dynamo Moskva or Moscow or something. But yeah, the David Myler here, they only want to pay 1.1 mil. I'll say to them, if they give me 1.2 mil for a 68 rated 25-year-old, which is a really bad thing to have, then I'll give them it. Danny Ings, that's gone through, but I'm gonna stall on that. I'm gonna wait, and I want to see if West Ham meet the asking price on Jelavic, who was involved in that deal. So let's get this next game underway, or let's check out the team. I think I'm gonna run a similar team. I'll take out the players that are apparently not doing overly great. I'll put in Diame. I'll also put in... Should I play Snodgrass? Because he played pretty well last game. I think he merits a start after his performance last game. Huddlestone, you know what? I'm going to drop Livermore in there simply because Huddlestone's a little bit tired. I hope he can do alright. But let's see. Dawson, I'm going to give him a start. I'm going to also start the two Davies. I'm going to start El Mohammadi, and I will start... I'll start Timo Horn. So it's basically a similar team, except I'm dropping Livermore back, keeping Dawson in, and playing Diame instead of Huddlestone. So let's just get this game underway. Still alive. Bleh, my words have gone there. Still on legendary difficulty. Still 4-minute halves. I apologize if my voice goes a bit off this recording because I've got kind of a bad voice today. And if you hear any noises like that, I'm sorry. Just been drinking lots of water today to try and get my voice back, but yeah. Here we go, kicking off against Stoke City. Let's go. So yeah. This episode, I hope we can come out with another win. I'll play it up there, but can I get it? Yep, got it. Livermore, try and get there. Nope. I normally start, like, discussing random things. I try to start around 20 minutes in. That way I don't run out of things to say halfway through the game and then get stuck with other stuff. So, yeah. No. Towards the back where Moses is waiting. Can Davies get in there? Nope. But it goes all the way back over to Crouch. Peters now. Oh, damn. I think that was Whelan that knocked it wide or something. But yeah, Timo Horn here. Instead of doing a short one like I normally do, I'm going to try and chip it over. See if I can get anything here. Snodgrass, nope. El Mohammadi, nope. Dawson. Horn to Davies. Davies to Diame. Jelavic, now Snodgrass. Let's see if we can get anything going here with the former Norwich man. Nope, couldn't get anything going quite yet. That's the thing. Norwich, that really surprised me last season when Norwich got relegated. I mean, the Premier League just does not feel the same without Norwich in it. It feels like they'd been in it for a while. I don't know how long they had been in it, but it felt like they'd been in it for a long time. And it was weird to lose them, but I think it was all manager things again. Now that they're in the championship, they're not doing the best. I thought they might have ended up coming straight back. Horn getting in there and saving it. Thought they'd come straight back up. They could still do it, but at the moment their record hasn't been amazing. It's not been amazing. Jelavic here, try and get that. Duck in, give it to Snodgrass or Ramirez. Couldn't quite beat that then. Livermore here. Drop it down to El Mohammedi. Now Snodgrass. But yeah, they could still come back up, but their results probably show that they don't deserve it. So then, this game, I think I'm gonna talk about... Let me see, which team's the most interesting to talk about in this particular episode. Let me think. Let's talk about Liverpool, you know? Yeah, screw it. Let's talk about Liverpool. Apparently Varela scoring for West Brom against Southampton there. Yeah, Liverpool, they've been having an interesting time of it. They try to... If they try too hard, they just don't seem to be able to win. But against Real Madrid in the Champions League the other day, which was a match I watched, they ended up putting out slightly, or what people would assume to be, a weaker team. And when they weren't trying as much, or I don't think they were trying as much, they actually ended up playing better football. And it was a really entertaining match. That was a narrow one, and Real Madrid only just won. They won it 1-0, I think, and I think Liverpool could have done better. But a few of their mistakes were in the summer. They didn't quite bolster the squad in the right ways. They tried to they saw that Southampton was done pretty well last season, and they figured, how are we able to perform like Southampton? And that's when they came up with the idea, let's turn ourselves into Southampton, and started buying all of the Southampton players. Lallana, he's done pretty well. They probably paid a little too much for him, but as an English player, I don't know. I can't remember exactly how much they paid, but I think at the time I thought it might have been too much. But as an English player, you don't get many of them about in the league these days, and hence why his price was so high. You've also got players like Lambert. He's not been getting as much playing time as he probably would have done if he stayed at Southampton. But Southampton, I can't be certain on that, simply because they've got Graziano Pella and Shane Long now, who had a fantastic game at the weekend. But yeah, Ricky Lambert, he probably made a move that you could say it might have, like, damaged his career a little bit. Poor shot there. Might have damaged his career a little bit. When I end up doing my Liverpool career mode, I do use him, but in real life, Brendan Rodgers, he brought him in, but he doesn't really use him to his full ability. And it's only to be expected when you got players like Balotelli, who unfortunately hasn't been as, like, prolific as people probably thought he was going to be. I still think it was a bargain that they ended up getting him for 16 million, I think it was. Foul there. We get a free kick down outside the box, just down here. See if I can chip this ball into the box. Well, not far enough. I figured if I chipped it like full power, it was going to go all the way over the back. But apparently not. If you only chip it a little bit, it'll go just over the wall and into the box, where there was no one waiting. Anyway, they also brought in Dejan Lovren, I believe it was, the centre-back from Southampton, who I think had only just joined, literally the season prior. He had only just joined Southampton, but... Diame there. 1-0 to Hull against Stoke City. We're in the lead out here, and it was a goal by Diame. A nice little passing move went on there, and it has ended in a goal. We have 6 minutes left in this video, or left to use in this video, and I doubt we'll get any transfer business done without risking overrunning the time. But we'll see what happens. We'll just try and see if we can get this done. I hope we can finish the match without it cutting out any of the start, but there's always a chance that matches can overrun. But what can you do when it's only 4-minute halves? Anyway, Liverpool in the league, they've also been slightly lackluster, I guess you could say. They've had a few good games, but they've also had a few bad games. Games that I think Balotelli may have actually been the cause of the losses. Can you ever really blame one player for playing for an entire team's loss, though? I don't think you can. Another goal there, Abel Hernandez, second goal of the league of the season, I believe it is. Second game starting, 2-0 to us against Stoke City here. Another nice little move there. The goalkeeper came out slightly and we were able to slide it home. Anyway, Liverpool, they ended up losing to Newcastle, and in that game, they kind of like, I don't think they actually wanted to win enough. Granted, every team wants to win, but you gotta be able to want to win more than the other team. And I think due to Newcastle having been struggling, I think Newcastle wanted the win a little bit more than Liverpool did. And that's why Liverpool, who came second in the league last season and were proper title contenders until my team Chelsea completely just blew them out of the water. This season they're not playing up to scratch. Could it possibly be the loss of Suarez? I don't know. Suarez was a prolific goal scorer for them. He was a great player out there when it came to him and Sturridge as a team. And I don't know exactly what you could blame it on, but there's a number of different factors. Buying the wrong players, bolstering the wrong areas, in other words. Players not performing to their potential. The loss of Suarez, in other words, the wrong sales. But I guess with him having been, he would have been out for a while anyway. He hasn't been doing overly great at Barcelona. He's had a couple of games which he's came in and assisted from, but I don't think he's scored his first goal for Barcelona yet in an actual in an official match. So yeah, Diame run it down the wing here. Apparently that was a foul. 3 minutes left in this game. Let's see if I can drop down here and steal the ball from the free kick. Nope. Maybe. Potentially. I don't know. Oh, what was that? That was a dolphin dive there. That was a dolphin dive, and that is something I do not want to see on my team. Davies got in there, I believe that was, and and he managed to just knock it away without, so that the Stoke City player was unable to get anything going from it. Let's see if I can get a run with Abel Hernandez here going. See if I'm past. I'm through. Can I get this run up here? Oh, tried a finesse shot, but unfortunately it curved it away from the back post instead of towards it. I know that he was a left-footed player, but I was hoping he'd have gone near post and put it just past the defender, which would have left the goalkeeper in like no man's land. There we go. Full time, 2-0 to Hull City. 2 games in the league, 2 wins, 6 points. Brilliant match in my eyes. Diame, man of the match out there, no doubt. Got a goal, got an assist. He played perfectly. Michael Dawson, he done well out there in his next game back. Timo Horn, 7 saves out there. I told you, there are so many of these players that I'm using that have actually properly stepped up to the mark when called upon to do it. Let's see, I've got a minute left here. There's a couple of deals going on here. Nikita Yelovich, they're matching that, so yeah, I will have to renegotiate the Danny Ings deal. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, and tell your friends about it so that we can grow this channel as a team. And yeah, hope to see you guys next time in episode 8, I believe it is gonna be. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Xantos. You guys have been awesome. Stay cool, guys.